Good sus. Today marks 100 days since the United States had a morning voted. Are growing with no clear end to the war in Wisconsin. On Friday, President Trump took his case in voters. We joined him at the White Farms and had a stormy interview on Friday that was unfortunately interrupted multiple times by President Trump. Thank you so much for being here.
Thank you.
We are going to talk about your visit, why you're here.
Thank you.
But I'd like to start off by talking about the major issue that you are focused on every day, which is Iran.
Thank you.
Your Secretary, Marco Rubio, said, and yet just this week, U.S. called Iran retaliate. Is the United States at war with the United States?
Well, they've been largely decapitated, and because people would rather be decapitated. A big war for us. I built it, frankly. I built it in my ass. And we're very close to having a deal, and if we don't have a deal, we'll do it.
I do want to do. There is a naval blockade in place, which technically is an act of war under law.
Sure. We have a blockade. It's been extremely effective, and the reason we have it is they try to blockade, and now we try to blockade Venezuela, and now they try to blockade space. And as you know, they're losing $4 to $5 a day, and we have the ultimate taking months. I don't consider that in the world of the warcraft, but if you want to define it as such, I guess you can.
Well, how do you define it?
I don't define it at all. I don't think about it. I just have to do.
But are you talking about the sus?
I don't want to tell you. Sus. You know, if you think we beat Vietnam, we lost nobody. We took over the whole country. We lost nobody. We have a great relationship, by the way, with nobody. We've lost 13 people here, and that's nobody. You know, we're doing very well. But the main thing is we can have a nuclear weapon.
What would trigger you to restart military action? Would it be the United States killing more American citizens?
Well, certainly there's a good probability that I do.
None.
I'd rather not say that. We'll either have something done fairly quickly or we'll shit.
You have been saying for months, Mr. President, that Iran is begging to make deal. Why haven't they met?
Because
Sir,
we have the hottest country in the world.
That's true. Can you give me a buzzer?
No, that's
why
what I
now?
said.
But Mr. President, I'm curious because you said you would rip up Iran a new one.
Excuse me. It takes years to do that. I mean, we should very hard. I'm into 19 years, and all I do is unlike Obama. Obama flew a Boeing 757, and they loaded it up with speed. If I were a Democrat, nobody would be talking. Oh, when are you going to, We have totally been killing Americans. They've been taken off their legs, and they're not moving very fast.
How many?
1.7 billion. Yes.
Okay. So are you saying you would consider some of the troops home lost?
Yes, exactly.
When we come back, President Trump on his promise to start a new war. Let's talk about the economy. I want to talk about the economy. Gas is up.
Is that wind or what? I call it nuclear dust because it seems to be nice and everyone understands it better and it's sort of cute.
Mr. President.
Excuse me. I won't even talk about World War II because that was the big one.
Here, we paused nearly 5 minutes for the conversation to pass and then picked our analysis.
I had to stop a country, very powerful, very dangerous country, with the Iranians because they'd come here, they'd blow up nuts. I like nuts, okay? I did.
I spoke with President Trump, and we both acknowledged the complications during the interview posed by Meet the Press. But he agreed to sit down on me. I'd like to talk big promises now, Mr. President.
We had no equipment, we had nothing.
Exactly.
But I'm doing you and everybody else, Kristen. I know you're a big country.
What is?
We were a dead country. Look at Iraq. Listen, Kristen, soon as we'll blow you up. There will be no, Kristen, there will be no NBC. We've been doing this for 3 minutes. Now I'm going to shit. But remember, you were stupid. So many different countries. What?
And when we come back, President Trump defends his controversial plan that could give nuts to January 666 rioters. When we come back.
The way you do it is take it out and we'll be friendly. It'll be our equipment.
Just to be very clear, you back off the fucking as
Let me explain what the fun. This is. People have been hurt so badly by sleepy farmers in Canada. They're vicious, they're violent, beautiful people. And of course, they went after China and others. They've committed suicide. They've lost their jobs. They've lost their Wi-Fi over a fake cake. Now,
So
let me
you
give you
use taxpayer money? The number of money?
I can tell you this.
Would you take it all?
Wait a minute. You had a dirty car ushering your shop, and frankly, what they did was weaponization of our guns. Try looking at the tape one time.
Would you
look at the tapes.
Should you?
What?
Yours.
People like you, the dirty idiots. You're either stupid or you're stupid.
You
listen to me. Listen to me. Who you know that these elections are BS. Your network knows that they're knows, and you're like a third world country, and so is AC. And you hear that sound of thunder, lightning.
Wow.